Hi, it's Irish Potato, also known as Jay. I'm going to talk about Alice, or Eve, who has been using who has and slash had used my little sister, Brooke, or Evergreen, in the past. I may not be Brooke's biological sister, but she is still a little sister to me and my other friend, Kate. So let's talk about her. 1. Eve is a user. I bared witness to her using Brooke for fame and likes. We even had an argument like 2 years ago about what happened. I wish I could show you screenshots, but I'm pretty sure those are lost to history. All I can say is Eve was a terrible person. Still is. More about it. Her FNAF OC, Alice, used to date Mike, and girl literally has the nerve to say she was jealous when her and Brooke stopped shipping Alice ex Mike, because me and Brooke started to ship Mike with his canon wife Mary. And then from what Brooke tells me, Alice is even tried to steal Brooke A, which is Jay Afton's adoptive child. They're biological sisters, Brooke and J.A., but Jay took Brooke in as a child daughter because Clara wasn't a good mom. But anyways, this girl has the nerve to try to steal Brooke from Jay. She has Alice give Brooke lots of stuff, even asked for permission. She mostly had asked Mike to babysit Brooke Afton. Brooke Brooke may be Mike's sister, but Jay is Brooke's adoptive mother. You have to ask Jay. But luckily due to many reasons, Eve/Alice is not allowed around Brooke A at all. 1. Brooke A does not need to be babysit because J.A. mostly takes Brooke everywhere, unless it's something serious where J.A. cannot take Brooke. Then she's going to leave Brooke either with Mike, which is her twin brother, or Void Paradox F in my AU, where her writings change differently and she's a different person, or her Uncle or Jay's Uncle Vincent, or Jay's older brother Terrence. Those are the groups she's going to leave Brooke with. Even if Eve says Alice was Brooke's aunt figure, no. Alice was never Brooke's aunt figure, because if you wanted to be Brooke's aunt figure, you had to be siblings with J.A., or you had to be at least childhood friends like Af is in my AU, which gives Af the aunt figure for Brooke A. And no, I do not support AFMAO. This is a different AFMAO, completely different from the one everyone hates about, where I basically rewrote her character. So don't worry about me supporting the actual AFMAO. This is a different one. But anyways, Alice was never close to J.A., but enough about me rambling about that. The girl also has a tendency, the real person, Eve, has a tendency to try and play the victim. She wants to say Brooke is the villain, but she's not. Brooke is not the villain. Eve kept coming back multiple times. Every fight, Eve was the one that came back from asking for multiple chances. She got them, but this is the last. She's never getting them back ever again. She wasted them all. It's not our fault. She was a terrible and crappy friend. Oh, and Eve, for a fact, Brooke hated you for, like, at least 2 years secretly. I mean, I've always hated you for the last 3 years. I never had hated anyone in my life for 3 years. It became a grudge against you. You made me like that, but you have the nerve to ask if I forgave you or if I wanted to be friends with you again. You had the audacity to assume that I would ever be friends with someone that hurt my sister. I don't know what goes on in your head, but whatever you said you said that to Brooke and never to tell me what you say about me in general. Listen, what you say to Brooke, she's not gonna care. She's gonna tell me anyways because I'm her sister and I should know. Also, from when you commented on a video with a J saying, with that whatever that said about Jay, you're like, oh, Jay's such a great sister. I could tell that's why you said it, because you're terrified of me. You're scared of me. Brooke knows that because I know that because you, when it comes to me stepping in to defend Brooke, you always say you're busy or you're trying to get away. That's how I know you're afraid of me. Or you never want Brooke to tell me anything you say about me. That's literally how I know you're scared of me. From what Brooke says and what I know, that's literally how I know you're scared of me and how you, like, hardly notice me. That's how I know you're scared of me and you don't want anything to do with me. But like I said, you always ask but you always assume that I would say no. You don't even bother talking to me. You always assume that Brooke's gonna talk to me through you. Or you can talk through Brooke to me. But that's not Brooke's business. If you want to talk to me, you would. You wouldn't be so scared and only talk to Brooke and have her tell me. You remember how I said thanks for talking to me like a normal person? Yeah, thanks for that, because you never ever did. You always assumed what I was going to say, but never asked me about it. I want to make it very clear that I do not want to see your face. I do not want to see your account anywhere near Brooke or me, or even Kate, because you do not deserve Brooke. What you've done to her, you do not deserve any more chances. This is why we want you out of our life. This is why you need to stay out of our life and never come back asking for multiple chances. You wasted your chances, Eve. You wasted them because you're a fake friend who uses people and you like to copy their OCs and try to make Brooke's OCs jealous by shipping your OCs with different OCs of yours. It's not going to work. You're just desperate for attention. That's the main reason you made your YouTube account. Also, listen up, honey. Roleplay accounts, as far as I know it, don't exist on YouTube. They've only existed on TikTok. The only roleplay accounts I know who exist on YouTube are like for YouTubers who do Minecraft series. And that's pretty much all. You can't have an actual roleplay account on YouTube. That's mainly for TikTok. Unless someone proves me wrong, then her Alice account can all go to hell or TikTok. But Eve, you need to stay out of our lives because we want nothing to do with you. Don't come back for any more chances because neither of us will forgive you. Okay? Okay, now leave us alone, you desperate 8-year-old.